So don't think this one they're going to be able to get away with. This one's up in the order now. And so somewhere, a lot of questions should have been asked. And wasn't asked. They got y'all locked into some fantasy. Huh? Locked into some fantasy. When, thank you, brother, when has there ever been a crime committed and everybody in the world know what he bought at the store but don't know about the crime? And me and my brother, we was discussing that. We used to bring him to the train station. And wow, what did he say? Well, how come we didn't see the Skittles? If he's murdered and they got him in the hand, how come we didn't see a picture of that stuff on the ground? How come we didn't see Skittles and the iced tea with blood on it? Huh? Because it probably never was one. But I never believed he was killed where they told us he was killed. Never. I never believed he went to 7-Eleven. You can't go into 7-Eleven without them take a picture of you coming in and going out. How come we ain't seen them pictures? We have never seen a picture of him in that gated community, seen him leaving and coming back. What? We think about it. That's very important when we get out the emotional stuff. Somewhere, all three of them, the jewelry's fixed. Somebody asked me, how you know? Remember some of y'all used to be Baptists, you joined on your Christian experience? I said, I know just on my nigga experience. No. Somewhere. Why have we not seen the picture? That's what you live in a gated community for. Not to have protection after the crime, but protection so there won't be a crime. So I cannot be staying with you and go to the store and come back and that camera didn't catch me going or coming. How come it didn't catch the fight? Huh? If me and you, brother, are homicide cops in this town, and a dude running the police station and gunned down 12 cops, and we run out the back door and confront them and shoot them dead. We cops. That ain't brutality. We shot them dead trying to stop them. They take our badge and our gun, give us a blood test and a drug test. That's procedure. How come he's not a cop? They didn't give him a blood test. Huh? How come they didn't find out if he was high? Huh? They'd do it on us. How come they didn't do it with him? Anybody, he said he had his broken nose. Nobody have come up with an x-ray showing his nose was broken. But everybody's saying, oh, he had a broken nose. Then why didn't somebody get a picture of it? Why are we going to take somebody's word for it? So when we stop all the emotions, thank you, Stephen. Thank you, brother. Thank you for just coming out there when most of us didn't know what to do. You stood up and said, I will sacrifice my income. Besides, you're going to boycott Christmas. Well, what about the children? Damn the children. Huh? That's our job. Huh? To protect everywhere. And don't let nobody keep telling you in your community. You don't live in a community. A community is where you control your schools, you control your cops, you control your churches, you control your businesses. You live in a hood. What is a hood? Something you put over your head when you're trying to hide something. Somewhere you have the power. But you got to slow up and listen and feel something. How could that little young 17-year-old boy lay in the morgue for 4 days as a John Doe? Mom and Dad calling the police every day, and they got him listed as a missing person. You can't get to the morgue. What is going on? What were they hiding? That's why they gave us that trial. But asked no questions at all. So somewhere, they're not going to get away with it. They're not going to get away with it. Not because we bitter or mean or evil. We just saying enough is enough. How many of y'all are aware that Travon's mother and father received over $1 million payoff from the insurance last year? How many of y'all know that? Let me see that. Because most folks don't know it. You know everything else. How come they haven't told you about this? Huh? I mean, think about it. Travon was killed February the 26th. The insurance policy wasn't bought till March the 30th. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
You hear what I just said?
Yes, sir.
You had an accident last month. We buy a policy today, and they pay off next week. How come the New York Times, NBC, and CBS, they talking about everything else? And listen to this. For 20 years, we've had junk on the moon. Pluto, Mars. And we got scientists 24 hours a day listening to them devices. And if a rock falls, they know it's a rock. If a frog belts, they know it. How come when they trying to find out whose voice with all the electronic technology, why do you run it through that machine? Huh? Don't ask my mama, is that me? She ain't never heard me hollering and screaming. She don't know if that's me or not. So you got one boy's mama say, that's my son, another boy's mama say, that's my son. All you got to do is get that electronic equipment. Your voice have a print, just like your fingernails. And it ain't no two voice prints alike.